Hey guys, this is Zach with Team Covenant. I'm here with Adam, the owner of Broken Egg Games.
What's up, guys?
Adam, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. So we ran into you guys this weekend at Warmachine Weekend.
Right.
And you guys sell some amazing custom trays, which are really handy for walking around in an event, tournament, local stores, or even a convention like this. You have your whole army out. So tell me a little bit. What's the story behind Broken Egg?
Okay, so story behind Broken Egg was going from shop to shop. I would see guys take their models out of their foam or their carrying trays, and they would set it up, take it down to move it from table to table, and sometimes the taking down and putting together would actually take longer than the games. So a friend of mine knew that I did a lot of woodworking, and he's like, "Hey, Adam, what could you come up with to help, move my models from place to place?" I'd heard about something that other people were trying to do, so I decided to take a crack at it, and these are what I came up with. I wanted to put a lot of time and energy into the quality of what we do, and the way I figure it is you put hundreds of hours into painting your miniatures, spend practically thousands of dollars to buy your army. Like, why would you want to carry it on something as simple as a piece of cardboard or a restaurant tray
or something like that?
Exactly. So in this manner, you're able to display what you own on almost a furniture quality piece of equipment.
Absolutely. So what when did all this start?
Actually a year ago. So we're 1 year old. Actually October.
Awesome.
So yeah, a little bit older than 1 year.
Congrats on that.
Thank you very much. It's been a pretty successful ride. It's gotten a lot bigger, a lot quicker than I thought it would, and I'm actually kind of excited about that.
Sure.
I appreciate that people like what I'm doing. So it's just kind of blown up in terms of the materials we can use, how well we're doing, new ideas to supplement these. It's just kind of blowing up in terms of new ideas for your combinations of circles. We even started doing custom cuts. If
awesome.
somebody wants to order it from online at brokenagames.com, you can shoot us an email. So we've had international shipping done to Sweden, the UK. So people are finding out about it and liking what we do. I'm really excited.
That's really awesome. Now these are really high quality. If you can't tell in the video. So what are these made of?
So these boards right here are all made of oak.
Okay.
We've made a move towards hardwood versus softwood for a little bit more durability. Some players are kind of rough, on their boards, which
you got metal
good.
pieces and
Exactly. So it's just an upgrade in terms of how people feel that they look, and then actually, your weight behind it. When you're carrying it, you feel the difference. So
awesome. And so what would you say is your most popular?
We definitely sell a majority of our tournament boards over, let's say, even our classic boards, which are our smaller ones. For people that like to run 2 or 3 lists. Your average guy who's going to hang out in the store and he wants to play 1, maybe 2 lists in that day, this is going to be where to go because you're comfortable with it. It's easy to move. It's easy to put out of the way in case you want to do something else. You just want to hang out with your friends.
And it looks like it's quite a bit for one list. You could definitely get what you needed on there. So what are the price ranges like on this thing? What affects the price?
So we are a completely U.S.-based company. Even the wood we're currently getting is farmed from U.S. mills.
Awesome.
So we're all about supporting U.S. economy. So we're not outsourcing. So our prices run at $60 and $90. And if you think about in terms of buying a piece of furniture for what you're getting in the craftsmanship, you'd usually be paying a lot more. But I would rather have people have it in hand and being able to use it than worrying about marking up some.
Yeah, and this is really fine. I mean, it's super nice. You don't just get a piece of wood like this and cut it yourself. Like
exactly.
It's really high quality.
Yeah.
You also got a couple other things here. What are those and how do they work?
Awesome. Thanks for asking. So what we've actually recently started is doing our feat tokens. And
now, these are really cool.
Yeah, these are awesome for the guy who forgets the feat. I know I'm one of them. I'll literally play the game with it in my hand, and then on feat turn, bam, I put it out there. So it's clear to you and to me that I feated. It's not, oh, did we talk about it? Did I actually say it? It's clear that it happened. It also doubles as a 50mm base in case you need to replace models, which is great. I know when you run those Titans butt to butt, you're kind of like, so that's really
useful. Slap that out there.
Absolutely. Yep. And actually in our local market where we started in Phoenix, people are playing each other for feat tokens because once we do a run of the saying on the feat token, we don't do it again. So they're actually collectible, so you can actually get a giant stack of them, use them as your different 50mm uses, but also play for feat tokens.
That's really cool.
So kind of cool. And then what we came out with actually for Warmachine Weekend are our mini feats, which are 40mm. And those will double off, as flags, whatnot, as 40mm bases, but also for your unit mini feats. So especially if you have like a defensive one that you're worried about forgetting on your opponent's turn, you're going to remember it and you just put that out there. So
that's really great.
Clarifies the game. which kind of goes in line with our tournament measuring toolkit set.
Which I think, to me, I love the boards, I love the tokens, but these are something.
It really cleans up when you're playing a game that's not only competitive but timed. Anything you can take away in terms of an argument is going to be obviously amazing. So in our precision tool measuring kit, you're going to get 6 zone markers. Zone markers are going to be used, especially moving up to SR13 for your zones for scenario. You can also use them to mark out your deployment zone or your advanced deployment zone. Once again, that's going to be speeding up the game. It's going to be really clear whether you're in, whether you're out. The way we design these is actually to double as a 2-inch and 1/2-inch as well. So you have 2-inch
really
and
great.
1/2-inch, which is going to give you obviously your melees.
It's your melee tool.
So when you're not using these, or if you need a quick fix, you can grab it, put it in there, and you're done.
Absolutely.
So you get 6 of those in this set. Then we talk about the advanced melee gauge. Okay, this is your 1/2, your 2. This is a 3-inch, which is great for line of sight into forest, admonition, stuff
Sure.
like that, and 5-inch for stealth. So you're very clear on whether or not you're in. A lot of 5-inch move models, you can just throw that out there and you're good to go. So, a real great way to check that out in terms of use is if I want to check, I can obviously just do a gauge, right? But you can actually also use this as a form of movement. And how we do that is, let's say I want to move 2 inches. I take it here, I move it to here, and then I just pull up the base. As a very clean move right there. So you can do that obviously with the 3, the 5, or the 1/2.
That's awesome.
So cuts down on arguments, it's clean, it's quick. You're not reaching for your tape measure and doing it again, once again saving time.
So really, your tagline could be saving friendships.
Absolutely, right? I mean, it's clear, it's concise, and we're going to get into the next part, and this is where really the friendship saving comes in. So, the last part of our precision measuring toolkits are the blast gauges.
Which these are great.
Absolutely. And how they work is, instead of worrying or arguing when you do a direct hit on your AoE, trying to send that over, you and I are getting on the table and we're looking down, and you're from over there and I'm from over there, and we disagree. We can make the argument end real quick if you hit a large base model. Okay, you can be like, it is a 4-inch AoE, 4 inches of an AoE off the center of the base is measured, you're out, it's clean, no argument, we can move on. It's quick, simple.
Can't say anything there.
Can't argue it, right? Large base, medium base, and small base. And as you can see, it's got your 3, your 5, and your 4.
That's great.
So depending on what AoE and what size base you're going to hit, it's
So
quick and simple.
what all comes in this set?
So,
and how much is it?
Our entire tournament measuring kit set is currently $15, and you get all this right here. Because these come out differently and these change up, these are actually separate purchases. We run them as a group of 2 mini feats and 1 normal feat for $5 right now. So you can get that whole pack for a 20 spot.
That's awesome. Now this is available on brokenneckgames.com.
Absolutely. The feats are not up yet, but they will be up by the end of the month, and the precision measuring kit's already there. If you're interested in getting the feat of the month or the feat of every 2 months, shoot us an email with your order, and we'll make sure we can get them in for you.
That's really great. Well, this is really quality stuff. A lot of players around here are using your boards, which is really cool to see. And you do crazy custom stuff, right?
Absolutely. We've done several exotic woods for different people. Things from purple heart to bamboo. We've done mahogany ash. You let us know what you're looking for, and we can get you a price tag on it. We can also do custom cuts, so if you want a different configuration of circles or specific one-drop list, as we call it, which would be fitting precisely the amount of models that you want on there, it's only additional $20 on top of the normal price range for the size, so that would be $60 plus $20 for $80, or that would be $90 plus $20 for $110. So currently in the U.S., $15 hits about our shipping mark, if you're wondering in general where we're at. But if you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@brokenegggames.com.
Now, if you're a retailer watching this and you maybe want to sell these products, do you offer that for retailers?
We do, actually. We have retail packages. It would probably be a lot more succinct to contact us to talk about it. We have 3 or 4 stores right now carrying our products
awesome.
in California and in Arizona. So
That's really cool. Well, I wish you the best of luck,
Thank you
and
very much.
I'm sure I'll be
Thank you,
carrying
guys.
my army around on one of these boards very shortly.
Excellent. Thank you.